Grandpa, did you make any friends when you were in Memphis with the National Guard?
If you learn nothing else from my story, son, it's that when you're in Memphis, you don't make friends, you make fam. We had gotten word that some of our men had went missing near the Memphis airport. It was a rescue mission. Hostile territory, unfamiliar terrain. So we printed off photos of the grunts that were missing and went around asking the locals if they had seen them. But all we got was, "I don't know what I mean." They were stonewalling us. The trail was going cold until late one night driving around. We saw a sign that said, "National Guard, get in for free." The Pink Pony Club. It was a tough shot, but we were desperate. We knew we had to go in. We walked into nothing short of a madhouse. Ask being thrown in every direction. We looked around trying to find our men. Finally, I saw one of our grunts slumped over in a booth. He was covered in red. It was Jello shots. They had run a special, you see, and he had way too many of them. I shook him awake and asked him, "Where are the others?" He couldn't even focus on me. His eyes were all over the place. He just barely managed to force out, "The VIP room." I thought, my God, we've got to rescue them. I turned to the other men I was with and shouted, "We have to head to the VIP room," and they all cheered. I said, no, and I started to remind them of the mission we were on. But just then the DJ came over the boom mic and announced that it was Baby Mama's night, and that all the baby mamas in the room should report to the stage to dance. I knew our window to escape was closing, so we went into the VIP section and broke up the dances that were in progress, but on the way out we ran into the baby mamas, and I had to claw my way through hair extensions and acrylic nails trying to get to the door, until one of the baby mamas put a hand on my chest and said, you play too much." Then she called over the bouncer. I tried to explain to him that we didn't have any money to settle up the tabs. He wouldn't let us leave without paying him, until one of the dancers said that she needed a break and that we could take the next shift. I had worked the honeypot before, but never like this. They put on Project Pat, and I twerked and dropped it low to save my brothers in arms. I did everything I could. They were repulsed by it. I think they were silent the whole time. Eventually, they just let us go to stop harshing the vibe. Years later, I'm told that they found our story and made a movie about it. Lifetime original.
What was the movie called, Grandpa?
All Quiet on the Western Junt.